this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Taurus, in today's reading, I'm going to give you one card from the Archangel Michael, one from the Denise Lynn Oracle, and then do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading. Do take what resonates and leave the rest, and look at your rising moon sign and sun sign for a better picture. All right, and also if you've been at my live reading for mini readings on Wednesdays, thank you for joining. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get started on your reading now. Okay, so let's do one from Archangel Michael. Why is Archangel Michael here for Taurus? All right, he says, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dreamed. Wow, this is nice. So just have patience for it, because Archangel is bringing in something better than what you wanted. Wow, awesome. One from here. Oh, okay, thank you. It says, vast vistas, expand your horizons. So I feel like you need to really think out of the box, think better, think bigger, is what they're asking you. So nice. All right, so Taurus, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. This is going to be for Taurus, 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 Taurus. One for the current. It says you have the 6 of Wands. There's success here. You're being recognized. People are watching you. Wow. One for the situation. The Page of Swords. Really see the truth in everything, you guys. Speak the truth, see the truth. If you're not hearing it from somebody, then it's probably not true. But we'll see. You're standing strong, wanting new things to come in, the past or now. Ace of Cups. Wow. Really having compassion for things. I feel like you're really needing passion for things, compassion for things, forgiveness. I feel like you need to put your creativity into something that's going to make you happy, like create something that's going to make you happy, and value yourself. Really value on how you're feeling and how you're doing things, okay? What's hidden? Wow, this is nice. You have the 10 of Cups. Going towards happiness. Wow, very nice, very nice. You want that happiness with your family, around you, surrounding you. One for the hopes and fears. There's a lot of support around you, you guys. Remember that, okay? There's celebration here also. And I feel like you need to be around people that are going to lift you up. One for what you need to do now. Queen of Wands. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody take your light away from you or make you feel like you're not nothing. Stop caring so much about what other people think and say also. What you need to work on. Wow, the Ace of Swords. Speak your truth. There's something here about you speaking your truth and needing to speak your truth. Stand strong and speak your truth about things. One for the outcome. Decisions. You're making a decision. You want a lot of things though, Taurus. But you got to be realistic about everything that's going on in your life. Be realistic about what you want. Interesting. You do have the Knight of Cups. Really follow your heart, you guys. Really have that compassion. Trust your intuition also. You have the Lover's card. Trust the process and have good communication. Really have communication with other people. I feel like there could be an offer coming in also, like something, you're going to make a decision very soon. You're feeling very overwhelmed with a lot of things that are going on in your life. Been hurt, been tired, frustrated, but you don't give up, okay? You keep continuing to keep going. So really know that you're very strong-willed. Wow. All right, so Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Taurus, 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 Taurus. Why is the 6 of Wands here for Taurus? Whoop. All right, Taurus, so I feel like you really want that success. You want that victory, success. I feel like somebody could be watching you, or somebody's watching your social media, or just watching you in general. You are definitely making plans for things, for moving forward. I feel like you could be making plans and not telling anyone also. Um, with the moon card here, really trust your intuition on things, really start using that gut feeling that you have. I feel like at times you're not really seeing clearly, but that you're still going to be moving forward no matter what. Okay, nice. You have the Page of Swords here, and why is the Page of Swords here? Wow, okay. So, with the Page of Swords, you need to see the truth and speak the truth about things. Really need to express yourself clearly also, and start getting things done. Like start setting boundaries, putting deadlines, so that way you're not carrying everybody's load. Because I feel like right now you're very frustrated about things. I feel like you need to just see the truth and do your research before you jump into anything, because I feel like you're very overwhelmed with a lot that's going on in your life. You also have the Nine of Wands here, and the Nine of Wands, if you see her, she's like, she's tired, she goes on no matter what. I feel like there's some kind of deadlines that you're trying to meet, or make, or you're needing to make. But I also feel like you're needing to speak your truth and see the truth in things also. You're wanting to also explore new things, but they're asking you not to jump into anything, just really take your time. Right now, all you want is just to be happy, no matter what. You just want this happiness to come through for you. And that's what they're saying, that you're moving towards it. You are moving, but you just got to hang in there. You're going to have what you want, but you got to hang in there, okay? And just keep push forward. With the Ace of Cups here, I do believe that the Ace of Cups is about your emotions. Put your emotions into, put your energy into something that you want to create that's going to make you happy, and also value yourself. Like value how you're feeling, value how, this is impacting you. I feel like you could be very emotional also, and I just feel like you just need to have that forgiveness and compassion with anything that has been going wrong in your life, or has been done wrong to you. Okay, really have that forgiveness also for that. I feel like this is a new beginning for you, but I feel like you could be very emotional, like happiness. Like sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, or sometimes you're reminiscing about a lot of things. Then you have the Ten of Cups here, and why is the Ten of Cups here on my card? Definitely want some kind of happiness here. You just want to be around friends and family and enjoy life. So what's keeping you? What's keeping you, Taurus, from doing that? Because you want that happiness. You have it here twice. You do have that happiness around you. I feel like there could be somebody coming in to give you something, some money, abundance here. I feel like you could be receiving some kind of abundance. Let me put it that way. I also feel like you could be giving somebody some kind of money. Also being generous, helping somebody out. With the Ace of Wands here, I do feel like there is a new path here, new beginning for you. In with the new and out with the old, new experiences, new ideas, trying to start something new. They're asking you to really think out of the box, like this card says, just keep pushing forward, but think big about what it is that you want to create and do with those ideas. Wow, that's nice. And then you have the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Taurus? So there's definitely some kind of message coming in for you. There's messages, unexpected messages coming in. So just be aware of that. With the Three of Cups, I do feel like you have a lot of support around you. I also feel like you need to be with people that are going to lift you up. People that are like you, that are going to be happy, that are going to be, not drag you down. I feel like you need to find your hope, your faith, and stay, and know that everything's going to work out. Like don't give up on things that, you know, even though they feel tiresome or they feel like you're not, it's never going to get any better. It is going to get better. You're on a path of wellness here. You are doing a lot of things, even though you may be feeling like you're not seeing clearly. You are still making plans. There is success here. I feel like you're going to be learning something new long term, that's going to help you with your finances. I also feel like you could be learning a new trade here. I also feel like there's financial opportunities coming through for you also. And that's something that you've been wanting to come in. There's news, there's messages here. You're ready for something new, new experiences to come in. So it's nice. It's very nice. You know, don't think negative. Don't think negative, Taurus. Just move forward. I feel like you're in that mode right now where you're wanting to create something, and I feel like you're going to learn something to create something for yourself, which is very nice. You have the Queen of Wands here for what you need to do now. One more card. So you have the Queen of Wands here. This is something you need to do now. Really be assertive, really not give up on anything, find your courage and your confidence to do your own thing, to be your unique self, really stop caring about who and what says what and what they think, because it's not important. Think about yourself only, think about how you're feeling and how you're doing things, do your own thing is what they're saying what they're saying. You have with the Queen of Wands also that she's very assertive, right? She doesn't let anybody take her light away from her. She doesn't care what anybody else thinks. She's very positive and she pursues what she wants to do. And no matter what, she learns from everything that she does. She learns, and that's what they're saying about you. You're gonna learn something new, and you're gonna learn it, and you're gonna use it to your advantage. So it's very nice. They're asking you to go within, to clear your mind, so that you can think better, so you can see better, so that you can find the answers that you're looking for. It's time to explore different things. Is what they're saying. With the Six of Swords here, they're saying that you're leaving things behind, things that were not meant for you, or things that were like obstacles in your life. Thorns on your side. Problems in your life. Like you're coming home and you're just like, you got to deal with this and you got to deal with that. And it's been over and over and over. Well, things are getting better because the Six of Swords is here. And Six of Swords, she's not doing it anymore. She just wants something better for herself. And she just wants to be happy. And that's you, whether you're male or female. You have the Ace of Swords here. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, you guys. Okay. So you have the Ace of Swords here. And why is the Ace of Swords here for Taurus? Wow. So you're going through a huge transformation right now. You have the Ace of Swords here. And this is a new cycle that's coming in. You're wanting to see clearly. You're wanting to do things differently. You're standing tall and strong here. And I do feel like this is a new path for you, but you're also going through this huge transformation. And this means that, you're changing a lot. There's a lot of things that are changing in your life, whether, we want to see it or not, things are changing. For the better though, because when you change, everything changes. You're not doing the same things anymore. And this is what they're saying, because you're going through a huge healing as well. You're being very nostalgic. You're in your emotions a lot, but it's because you're releasing a lot also. When we go through an emotional healing, it's because, we want our soul wants to let go of the things that we've been holding in, and wants to come in, so new things can come in, so new emotions can come in, like happiness and forgiveness and compassion and stuff like that. So you're definitely going through a lot right now, Taurus, but keep going. You're going to see the truth. You're going to have clarity. There's breakthroughs here. There's a new path here, so it's good. The Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? One more card. Ow. So really take your time when you're making decisions, okay? Be realistic about things. Really take your time about things also. Um, see the truth in everything before you're putting anything out there, but take your time with things. Try to just go with the flow and not rush into anything. You know, you are definitely making some kind of decision, but they're asking you to take your time with it, okay? Try not to just run into anything and go forward, like rush into anything. Really take your time and everything that you're doing. Remember that it's in divine timing because you are definitely going through a huge transformation and healing here. I do feel with the Queen of Wands though that, you know, be the light, be the light to everyone. Okay, no matter what, even if it feels like you're not seeing things clearly, still find your light. Still be happy. Still be positive in things because I feel like you want so many things to come in. You want to do things differently. But what it is that you're still releasing a lot and going through all these changes. And that's why maybe you're not seeing things clearly. But there's still so much good things here. Like this isn't going to last a long time. You're already moving forward on a lot of things. You're moving towards happiness. The obstacles are leaving your life. You're going to have clarity. You're learning something new. It's up to you to keep pushing forward and not give up on anything. All right. So really find your patience with everything and know and think positive in everything also. Wow. All right. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. God bless.